Smooth cars with sleek curves with a distinct roar that is distinctively classic. We've been spotting a rise in the number of the younger set behind the wheels of classic cars these days, and we went to find out if our suspicions were true. We headed down to David Works Garage, a specialist in car restoration and refurbishment, where more than 30 cars were in various stages of restoration. Is that a sign of things to come?
Yeah, there seems to be this trend now. People are starting to appreciate the older cars, and they realize that the cars have got a lot more character and more soul. And then currently, majority of the cars being restored, which I look into now, are owned by the younger generation.
How old would you place them to be?
Mid-30s. Around this period now, we've got quite a lot of female drivers now, owners of these classic cars.
What kind of cars do they tend to go for?
Minis, Morris Minors, Beetles, MGs.
Have they ever told you why they've gone for these cars?
It's just that they like the look of the car, they like the feel of the car, and some of them like the fact that it's a convertible, so they got the wind in the hair kind of feel. The cars are properly maintained, and if it's worked on, by people who understand the cars normally don't break down. It's only when somebody who doesn't know the cars well start to tinker with it, and then the cars will actually break down.
According to Brian, maintenance by the right people is very important, as that will help in controlling everyday costs, and that includes petrol.
Well, if the cars are properly maintained, the fuel consumption is comparable to most modern cars. It's only when the cars are tired and worn. These cars don't run on fuel injection, they run on carburetors. So when the carburetors wear, you need to get them serviced or repaired or renewed. If you don't, then your fuel consumption will go through the roof. Normally, when you buy an old car, you're just paying roughly paper value and whatever the previous owner has put into the car. So unless it's a car that's been very fully restored, then you'll be paying a lot. If not, the cars are quite reasonably priced. Cost-wise, it is relatively cheap, but it depends on how much you can afford.
Would that actually cost on average to refurbish an old car?
Well, for most people, the term refurbishment means a paint job, which is not true. Refurbishment is more undercarriage, the bushes, things which are not seen but felt when you are driving the car. If the car were to be in sound condition to begin with, and then needing, say, a bit of cosmetic repairs, paint job and all that, minimum will be about $1,000. And then if it requires a full mechanical, full engine, the most. So far we've gone as far as tens of thousands.
Repairing the cars also takes time. Simple jobs can take a day, and full rebuilding and reconstruction of a car can take 1 to 2 years. Proper de-rusting and a paint job can take up to 3 months sometimes. So Brian does recommend that all classic car owners be armed with some basic mechanical car knowledge.
We normally advise to check the water on a regular basis, because that's the cooling system. So if you find that the water level will drop too fast, then it's time to look for leaks, or maybe there's a problem inside the engine.
So you will have to know how to change a car tire as well, I'm assuming?
Car tire is one of the basic things that you have to actually do.
What else besides checking water and car tires?
Water, oil, tire pressure.
We will check out some of his own babies in a bit and see how well maintained they are. But first, we speak to some young guys who are really into their old cars.